I'm here in Cannes with the EVP for Global Marketing at Unilever, who today was talking about a new concept, which is not the stereotype, it's the unstereotype. What is an unstereotype? Which actually they already have a badge.
I do.
Already a badge. Okay, what is the
absolutely.
unstereotype?
So Unstereotype is a campaign that we are launching today to the whole community of Cannes, where we are inviting people to treat people in a more respectful way when doing advertising. I think that we are stereotyping women, we are stereotyping men, and this is not the time that we can stereotype anyone. So the plea that we are making and the presentation that we've made today was proving that when you have advertising that is showing women in a more progressive attitude, with a more progressive role, with a temperament or a personality that is richer, when she is not just a mom or just a cleaner.
So it's less of an objectifying, in other words.
Yes. But I think that is even more than that, because it is also having a big reflection in terms of how you can use advertising to project what you want for society in the future.
And speak a little bit about Unilever. What is the power that Unilever brings to this? Unilever has how many brands?
Well, we have 400 and plus brands. We are the second biggest advertiser in the world, so we have a huge responsibility.
And what is it that you're trying to do?
So I think that very much inspired by the work that Gina Davis has done in her institute, where she was trying to bring Hollywood into an agenda that was much more positive about, showing the portrayal of women in a way that could inspire other women. That's the sort of thing that we want to do with advertising. I don't think that Hollywood is there. I don't think that Hollywood has evolved a lot. There's a lot to be done. I think it would be great if advertising can show the way.
Okay, so what is Unilever doing to show the way?
So at the moment, we've done a research to understand where we were, and we researched everything that is going on air today. And basically, 40% of women today are not recognizing themselves in their ads. And this is not only for Unilever ads. Basically, 50% of the women that the market is portraying are women that don't exist anymore.
So this is just an unrealistic portrayal. It's
Totally
objectifying.
unrealistic.
It's not my life. I don't even relate to it.
Absolutely.
So that if they don't relate to it,
Yeah.
can that actually be as effective as advertising?
Of course not, yeah? So some stereotypes, they are shortcut in terms of putting an advertising together, in terms of putting some assets together. However, you can perform even better if you don't use them, if you use something that is more positive. In our research, what we proved is that when you have a more progressive demonstration of gender, whatever is the gender that you're talking about, your impact, your talkability, and your engagement go to the roof. This is the example that we are getting now from the new Axe campaign. This is the example that we are getting now from many new initiatives that we are starting now.
Axe is not associated with being the most progressive brand in terms of its look of women. What is happening in terms of Axe? How is it changing?
I think that Axe is like the teenager that grew up. I think that Axe understood that now, it's not about that sexy guy with six packs that is, just putting deodorant and women are going to jump into him. I think that Axe got something very, very smart. I think what they are doing is debunking that there is only one stereotype for a man to be successful in the world and to be happy in the world. So they are demonstrating there are several ways that you can express your manhood. And let me tell you, this has been a fantastic success for Axe and the male target and audience that they have, but a fantastic success with women. The amount of women that is talking to us about this campaign is amazing, because they are also recognizing that the men in the new Axe campaign are the men they are interested about.
So in other words, the effectiveness of the advertising, when people can actually identify with them as real people, it increases the effectiveness of it.
It does, and I think even more when you have a bit of progressiveness there, yeah. Even more when what you put there is a little bit aspiring and inspiring for them.
Interesting. So what are the next phases for this?
So the next phase is that once we have crafted this with our agencies, because all our agencies were part of this endeavor, also our key brands were part of it. What we are doing now, we are rolling out this to the whole world. We are rolling out internally at Unilever. We are rolling out across all our agencies, and we are making people reflect in a more systematic way before issuing a brief or before writing a script. There are 10 provocative questions that we are asking in order that people can stop and look back back to their briefs or look back to their work and see if they are in the right path or not.
Excellent. So you heard it here first. This is the age of the unstereotype. Unstereotype. Let's see.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you,
Fantastic.
Eleni.
Thank you.
Thank you.